Well, here we are live on a Wednesday night, and it is what's today? May the 24th. Seems like every time I turn around, we're doing a end of the month training, and this is not an end of the month training, although it is the end of the month. But that's not what we're going to talk about tonight. What we're going to talk about is, there's a lot going on, and we have tons of tools with social media with Touchstone, and so more and more I get questions about social media and how do I maximize my social media presence? How are these people? Is everybody using social media? How is it working for everybody? How is lots of questions on social media, and what's the different people do different things, and they post different ideas, and they just do it's just different, and so but then the question is, well, this person is getting hundreds of engagements, this person's getting hundreds of customers who join, this person is getting, and so when you look at the numbers that we're putting up as a company, there are thousands of customers joining our company every day. And a lot of that is coming from social media. And so when people are asking me that and saying, what is the key, and how can we do this? So there's several things that I want to talk about, and that is this. First of all, is one thing, and that is consistency is the key to increase the audience attention to your content. Consistency is essential to implement, and you need a plan. You need to plan and schedule your post on social media so you can gain more followers and you can get more engagement. There is an art to this, and we've talked about it I don't know how many times. And doing so, people will um, they'll do things for a while. They'll try it for a few days. They'll say, "Well, I did what you said. I shared blog posts, and I did it for a week. I did it for 2 weeks." Well, okay, and that's good, but that's not going to get you to where you want to be. That's not going to get you the results that you're looking for. You see, consistent action creates consistent results. Consistency, and I want you to write this down. Consistency creates credibility. It's so crucial in in putting together and getting people to follow you and getting people to know you, trust you, and like you. And listen, not everybody. Hey, Facebook user, how are you? 905. Can't see your name. But not everybody is going to. Hey, Allie. Allie did the artwork for tonight's presentation. I appreciate that, because we were talking about this. We were talking about this earlier. And so, Sherry Lynn, hey, Sherry Lynn. And so, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the recording, if you're watching the replay, if you can put replay in the comments. If you're watching it live, that's fine. You're watching it live, um, but share this training with people, because people think there's a magic pill. People think there's something magical, that they're missing that key, that they're missing that one thing that's going to just all of a sudden make a post go viral. And here's the thing: the people that have posts that go viral don't know that the posts go viral. So here's an example. Allison said Sherry Lynn's on here. Sherry has just joined our company, and it's maybe been 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and she's getting quite a few new customers, new affiliates, and BBOs, and it's well over. I don't know the number. I lost count. It's well over 30 people that have joined her now. so you say, well, how does somebody brand new come in and just start with Touchstone and get that number of customers and that number of people to engage with her and to purchase the product and sign up as customers? Well, because she's got her bachelor's degree in health and nutrition, and she's been talking about health and nutrition and nutritional supplements and nutritional products and living a healthy life and how to live a healthy life. And she's been talking about it to an audience that she talks about eating organic and whole food plant-based nutrition and natural ingredients. And so her audience is used to her being consistent. And she and I were just talking about that the other day. She said, I'm going to take a break from social media today. And I think she posted 5 times that day. And so if she consistently posts information out there about this, so her audience knows her, likes her, and trusts her, and they listen to what she's saying because she's been doing it for, and I don't know how long. Sherry Lynn, if you can tell me, put in the comments how long you've been doing it, but it's been a long time. It's been that she's been communicating this message about health and nutrition for a long time. I need to get her on here and introduce her more and talk about it. But she's pushing for director this month and made national manager her first month. So I don't tell you this to impress you. I tell this to impress upon you that a lot of times you'll see somebody new come in the company, come to Touchstone, and they have immediate success. Well, that's what you think anyway. Oh, well, they're lucky. Oh, well, they're just, how did they do that? Or what's the secret? What's the trick? Well, because they've been doing it a long time. Allie on here, my daughter's been doing it for a long time, and she's just now getting traction. Now, I have to say that a lot of her time is spent doing stuff for me. She works for me, but she's consistently putting information out there, and she's getting traction, and she's getting more and more people. And I don't know her numbers this month, but they're well over 30 new customers this month, and a new affiliate, at least one new affiliate. So when you look at these numbers and you look at what they're doing, they have a plan of what they're going to do. They know what they're going to do, and they plan it out, and they talk about it. So here, for example, is a plan of action. Okay. And if you plan to do this, we have Monday motivation. We used to do 5 days a week of live at 11. So remember those? And Wednesday was Gratitude Wednesday, where you paid it forward and you went out and did something nice for somebody. And, so if you look at this is 6 days a week, and this is a good plan to follow. Monday, educate people, solve a problem in 3 steps, share a useful hack, share info on a topic in your niche. You see, now that word niche, okay, let's talk about that for a second. What is your niche? What do you post about? If you see people on social media, they post about something. A lot of people post about politics, right? You see a lot of that. So when you say that, they post a lot about politics, and I'm zooming in here so you can see this better. So they post about politics. They post about conspiracy theory stuff. They post about all kind of stuff. Some people post about the weather. Some people are negative Nellies. So when you say topic in your niche, when you look at someone who's having success, here's what we talk about here. And this is, and I'm assuming this is, trying to get my words over. Sherry, I don't know if it is or not. You can tell me. She says, staying consistent is the true secret. Even when I don't want to go live, I do it anyway. Even when I don't want to go live, I do it anyway. She's gone live this past week a couple of times, and it works. She got, I forget the number. One of the lives she did, she got over 80 comments and 80 engagements on that. So when you look at what you're going to do, so Monday, educate people. Tuesday, inspire people. Share a story of how you got to where you are today. Share a lesson that helped you. If you want to, you can call it Inspirational Tuesday. You see, once you create a niche and once you create a following and people know that you're going to post these sort of things, and you can't just do one post a day on Monday and one post a day on Tuesday. You have to do multiple posts each day. But see, Monday, educate, Tuesday, inspire people, Wednesday, relate to people. Talk about what's going on in your mind. Share something from your daily life your followers can relate to. Open up, show them you're just as real as they are. You know, people do that. People share their life. Some people share too much. You know, some people is like, okay, a little TMI when it comes to stuff because, you know, misery loves company, but people like to know that you're a real person. People, you just can't be, you see these trainers, these people who teach and they're like robots. Well, guess what? People will not relate to them. And so people do business with people they know, trust, and like. And knowing you is one thing, trusting you is crucial, but they got to like you. They got to like you. They got to like who you are as a person, you know? And listen, not everybody's going to like you. It is, that's just the way it is. Not everybody likes me. I understand that, you know? But the people that do, they engage with me and they join me and they work with me and they learn. And they're coachable and they enjoy what we're doing and they relate to me because I'm similar to what they are. So Wednesday, we've got relate. Thursday, engage. Ask them how. This is something that a lot of people don't do. And I think it's so important. Ask them how they do something. Ask them how they feel about something. Ask them about their experiences. Asking questions on social media is so crucial. So crucial. You know, hey, I'm looking at, I'm, you know, I'm repeating the post that was out today. Hey, I'm traveling. I'm taking my son on a plane trip, and I've never done that before. And so, you know, what do I have to have? What kind of ID? Doesn't have a driver's license. Doesn't have this. So, you know, what do I take? Well, lots of people will engage on that and comment and say, well, you need this, you need that. You see, now people like to give their opinions and people like to communicate. And so you get them to engage on Thursday. Friday, share a project you're doing. Share if you're doing a water cleanse, if you're fasting, if you're working on a car. The post I put out there about the car I went and bought, I don't know the numbers on there, but here's what's interesting about that. That's a project. Went and bought a car. It's a project. It's definitely a project. I had people comment and engage on that post that have never, ever commented and engaged on anything I posted before. Now, the lesson in that is this, is that's something they related to, but here's the lesson in that I want you to hear, and that is this. People are watching you when you don't know they're watching you. People are listening to what you say. People are watching your lives, and they're watching not your life, and your lives. They are watching your life and lives as well if you're putting your life and life out there. But they're watching your videos. They're watching your posts. Debbie Stella puts a lot of live posts out there. And sometimes she'll get one and it will get 4 or 5 likes and comments. And then she'll get one that gets 30 or 40. And you don't know. But here's the thing. People are watching. Still on Friday, share how you do a daily task. Share how a project or task turned out. I got tons of people who said, I can't wait to see that car when you're finished. Well, you know, we can do progression pictures and progression videos. And when, you know, like take a picture of it when I get all the dust and dirt off of it. Take a picture of it when I put wheels and tires on there that actually are inflated, you know. So you can post how it turned out, but you can post the progress of a project that you're working on, a event that you're doing, and you want to share. You know, there's lots of different numbers out there as far as what you should do, business versus personal on social media, and I think it depends on the person. If you're a person that all you post is personal, and then you just switch to all you do is business, you're going to confuse your audience. So you have to increase your business little by little, little by little. Okay. And we talk about progression videos. And here's Debbie is saying, I got to find my mouse here. Me and this MacBook Pro are struggling, just to let you know. MacBook Air, whatever it is, so Mac. I love progression videos and pics. People like that and will follow you. Absolutely. That's great feedback. Debbie does a great job on social media as far as putting videos out. And I remember when she was like, I don't want to go live. I don't know that I can ever go live. And once she started doing it, she's consistent with it and she puts them out there, you know? And so how many times am I going to go live? A week, not a month. How many times am I going to go live? A week. Saturday, positivity. Share a positive quote, share a win, share uplifting motivational post. Share uplifting motivational post. If you look, educate, inspire, relate, engage, share positivity. Nowhere does it says negative Nelly. Nowhere does it says Debbie Downer. Nowhere does it says doom and gloom. You know, there's enough of that out there. There's enough of that out there. We don't need to add to it. We don't need to add fuel to the fire. We don't need to get people, you know, you've got to know your audience and you've got to know that people in today's world want to be educated. They want to be inspired. They want to relate to you as a person. They want to engage with you in communication back and forth, asking questions, asking them. And engagement is not only them getting them to engage with you, it's you engaging on other people's posts. If all you ever look at and all you ever do is look at what you post, your followers, and answer questions and comment on just what you post, you're missing a huge opportunity to engage with other people. Birthdays, for example. Now, I used to say happy birthday to every single person that showed up every single day. And I've gotten a little more selective about that because I'd rather engage in their personal post and what they're doing than I would spend that much time, because when you got 7,000 followers, it's tough to keep up with some days. It's kind of ironic. I look at it and I think, isn't that odd? Look at how many, you know, this is just my weird mind thinking. You know, I get some weird thoughts sometimes. I go, golly, 70% of the people this week with birthdays have been men. I wonder how that works, like men to women ratio when they were born, you know? And it must be something to do with whatever it is, you know. I don't know what those the satellite, not the satellite, the stars align and whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But see, you want to engage with other people's posts, what they post. You've got to like and comment on their information. Today, you know, last week I was trying to get my followers on what am I doing? On TikTok. I was trying to get my followers up on TikTok. And I put a post out on my stuff, said, hey, follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Well, I broke 1,000 earlier today. And then I heard that and Allison said, hey, here's the thing that you go on and it says, follow these people. We're going to get to 10,000 followers, follow and like them, and they'll follow you back. And it was a cool little video of somebody out in the water, and they had a big slide, and it was just, the video would stop the scroll, and then the guy was saying, hey, listen, we're going to get tons of followers. You're going to get you to 10,000 followers. And so I did. And all of a sudden I'm starting to get followers, and I'm well over 1,000 now. I think Allie picked up several, over 100 today doing that. So there's things you can learn, but engaging with people and engaging in stuff like that is fun. It's exciting. You know, I had somebody today say, post the last picture that you took on your camera. And so I pulled it up, and it happened to be my grandson, who was sitting on the couch beside me. He sneaks out at night to come in and sit beside me and hide so he can stay up longer. And when he sits beside me, I sit on the couch, and when I'm watching the hockey games, about the second period's maybe already started, about to start, and I'm going to go ahead and watch it. But I set a pillow on my lap, and I don't know why. I've done it forever, and that's what I do. So he'll come in and sit and put a pillow on his lap beside me and hide from his mom because he wants to stay awake. And it's kind of funny. But I posted that and I got lots of people who loved it. So the lesson for this is plan out your week, plan and say, I'm going to go live 4 times this week. I'm going to go live. Some people go live 10 times in a week. Some people go live, 3 times in a week. But I'm going to consistently do that, and I'm going to add to that later. And listen, I'm going to plan out what I'm going to post, and I'm going to put some thought into it, but don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't make it canned. Don't make it not real. Here's feedback here. Allison said, it's so much easier if you plan your posts, take a day and write them all out for the week or 2 weeks at a time, a month if you're a go-getter, then it's done. All you have to do is type and post. And so that makes it easier. You're ready to go. You're ready to post. Right? And she got it planned down. She said, no, it's not funny at all. He's supposed to be in bed. It's funny. I don't care what she said. It's funny. I tried to get Allie to do this training tonight because this is what she does. This is what she's been doing, and she's been talking about it. And I was talking to her about it, and I couldn't get her to do it. And so she'll go live, and she does some great live videos if you've seen them. And I don't know how she does them and all that stuff, but I don't know what that face is right there, but she just doesn't want to come. But I'm going to get her to. Y'all cheer her on and encourage her to come on and do some trainings on here because she's amazing at what she does. She does an awesome job, and her business is really growing and getting much bigger and better. And she's good at what she does. So this would have probably been a better training had she done it better than I do. And different than I do too, number one, because sometimes I get business Alan going instead of fun Alan. So, yep, there's Debbie said, Allie does a great job. I repost several of her posts. There you go. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. It's 9:24. So what's the deal? So the deal is this, is plan out your post. If this works for you, great. Copy, post it, steal it, whatever. But you have to be consistent. Consistency is the key. You have to do it every single day because consistency creates credibility in your post. Consistency, I told you to write that down. That's so important. Consistent activity creates consistent results. Consistency creates credibility. People will believe you. You see, I told you before that I had somebody say to me, hey, not only a master distributor, but an owner of a company was looking to come on board with us. And he said, the reason that I am looking at your company is because Alan has been here for over 10 years. He's consistently talking about this company. He talks about it all the time. He's not swayed in his opinion, and he's sticking it out, and very few people do that in today's world. See, they jump from company to company, product to product, and they don't have a consistent message. With Sherry, she's new with us, but her message has been consistent in the product lines that she promotes and her own company that she promotes. Their whole food, it's consistently healthy products that are not filled with chemicals and stuff. And so her message was consistent before she got here. Allison's message is consistent. There's hey, Whitney's doing the same thing. Whitney's seeing results because her message has become more consistent. I'm a fan. I will post these graphics in the group for all of you. Great job. Thank you very much. All right, gang. Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. Share this with people that need to see it. Tell me if you're live with the replay. And again, this is engagement. You got to get your people engaged in the trainings as well because they will learn something. We love you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to go in here and cheer these Hurricanes on because if they lose tonight, we're out of this thing. So we got to have a win. We're losing 2-1. All right. Take care. Have a blessed night. Talk to you all very soon.